to Kempsville High School's graduation ceremony. Graduation is a formal ceremony to celebrate the achievements of our students, and we want to encourage proper decorum throughout the ceremony. Please silence all electronic devices. Please respect others who have come today to hear their graduate's name announced by refraining from excessive celebration when the names are called. Polite applause is welcomed. As a safety precaution, we ask that any photography and videography take place from your seats, as aisles should remain clear at all times. We thank you for helping us create a dignified and respectful atmosphere during this ceremony. Each graduate has earned this achievement, and we hope to make this a memorable occasion, not only for the graduates, but for their friends, family, and loved ones who are here to support them. At this time, please rise and remain standing for the procession led by the school system administrators, school board members, and the faculty of Kempsville High School. It is my pleasure to present to you the Kempsville High School class of 2026.
You may now be seated. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026 for Kempsville High School, home of the Entrepreneurship and Business Academy. My name is Ava Diaz, Senior Class President, and I have the honor of welcoming you all to today's ceremony. Thank you, Mrs. Nemeth and Dr. Goodlow, and the chorus, band, and orchestra students for your performance today. I would also like to thank Mrs. Catherine Bailey for the video compilation of the class of 2026 that you enjoyed earlier. I'd like to take this time to recognize a number of special guests joining us today to celebrate and honor our graduates. To my right, Dr. Donald Robertson, Superintendent, Mrs. Cheryl Woodhouse, Chief of Staff, Mr. Matthew Delaney, Chief of Schools and Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Walter Brower, Junior Senior Executive Director of High Schools, school board members Ms. Kathleen Brown, Dr. Mark Bowensteel, Mr. Michael Callan, Ms. Rose Dwyer, Ms. Sharon Felton, and Dr. Alvita Green. Also joining us from the elementary schools, to my left, Principals Mr. Michael Taylor, Mrs. Krista Markert, Mrs. Amy Hedrick, and Mrs. Heidi Reinhardt Richardson. Thank you all for joining us today to celebrate the class of 2026. Please join me in giving our special guests a round of applause. Also to my left, from Kempsville High School, Principal Dr. Tamika Singletary Johnson, and our assistant principals, Mr. Gregory Moxley, Mr. John Bennett, Mrs. Jennifer Hill, Mrs. Carrie Pierce, and the Entrepreneurship and Business Academy Coordinator, Miss Megan Timlin. The Kempsville High School 2027 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Katie Mounts, and 2025 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Lauren Sexton. And reading our graduates' names are Mrs. Mary Bubu Haropoulos, Mrs. Margaret Glickman, and Miss Kayla Bissett. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize and thank our senior class Vice President, Emma Hiles, and our Secretary, Katie Arillo. Thank you for all that you've done to strengthen our schools and make this year so special. And finally, we would like to take a moment to recognize members of the Kempsville community, including our graduating seniors who have served, are serving, or will serve in one of our military branches. Would you please stand and be recognized? We are all excited you are all joining us today to celebrate this amazing class of 2026. We ask that you all enjoy this joyous occasion for all of our graduates and show your respect by remaining seated until the end of the ceremony. Class of 2026, teachers, family, and friends. Looking back, it is amazing to see how far we have come from when the future felt completely blurry. Remember walking into Kempsville for the first time and stressing about how you were going to find your classes before realizing the school is just one big square, oddly numbered, but still a square. Remember your first football game, your first lunch, your first homecoming. We have experienced so many milestones together, even if we are going on our own unique journeys. Over these 4 years, we have all worn many different hats. No matter your involvement, you have all made an impact on Kempsville High School, and we have all left our marks on our communities, just like those who have come before us. Kempsville High School is built on rich traditions and strong heritage. Class of 2026, you have added to those traditions. You have become part of that heritage, and you are now a member of the strongest and most unique community in Virginia Beach Public Schools, the Kempsville High School alumni community. Don't believe me? Well, on behalf of my principal, Dr. Singletary Johnson, I would like to have all Kempsville High School alumni in attendance to stand and be recognized. Before I hand off the microphone, I would like to thank my mother for the endless support, my friends who have helped me make forgettable memories, Ian who helped me grow as a person, my teachers, my mentors, my peers, and thank you finally to my senior class. Serving as your president has been my honor, and I know you all will go on to lead great lives. I cannot wait to brag about knowing you and you're all famous. While today is the end of our high school journey, it is not the finish line. It is just the beginning of many amazing things to come. I would like to introduce our SCA president, Casey Bailey, to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. At this time, if you would please stand. And everyone, please remain standing while the members of the Kempsville High School Chorus sing our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous height o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
You may be seated. I would like to introduce our SCA president, Ms. Casey Bailey, to the stage.
Good morning. I'm Casey Bailey, and it is my honor to be addressing you today for the last time as your SCA president. It is also my honor and privilege to recognize a very special group. I would like to ask the faculty and staff of Kempsville High School to please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all you have done to help get Class of 2026 to this day. Since we walked into Kempsville High School, you have shown us grace, flexibility, and understanding. On behalf of the Class of 2026, thank you for all your patience and hard work. One night, I was watching The Office with my mom, and at the end of the episode, Andy says, "I wish there was a way you can know you're in the good old days before you actually leave them." And in that moment, I knew exactly what I wanted to say today. Because in high school, it's so easy to spend our time counting down, wishing the days would go faster, wishing we could just be done. But the truth is, right now is the time we're going to miss. These are the good old days, even if we don't always realize it. Pretty soon, we'll all be in different places, starting jobs, going to college, living on our own, and handling responsibilities we can't even imagine yet. And one day, we're going to look back and miss when our biggest worry was making it through the school day, laughing with our friends, and showing up to the same hallways we thought we'd outgrown. So today, I just want to say thank you to my family and to Kempsville and my friends for being a part of the good old days that I'll always love and cherish. Congratulations, Class of 2026. We finally did it.
All right. Thank you, Ava and Casey, for your welcome and opening remarks. Good morning, Dr. Robertson, school board members, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and the extraordinary class of 2026. As the principal of Kempsville High School, it is with great pride and excitement that I stand before you today to commemorate this special occasion. Before I deliver my words of advice to the class of 2026, I would like to take a moment to recognize and honor a member of our staff who is not here with us today. For a decade, Mr. David Springstead Sr. served not only as the face of Kempsville High School's drama club, but also the face of Kempsville, serving as our front door security assistant, welcoming all students and families into the building. Mr. Springstead poured his heart and soul into Kempsville High School. On Sunday, June 7th, Mr. Springstead unfortunately passed away. To celebrate his legacy at Kempsville High School, we have placed some of Mr. Springstead's apparel on the first staff chair located on the left side of our staff section. This chair was chosen because it was the chair Mr. Springstead requested this year so that he could see all of the graduates as they come off the stage. Today and every day, we honor the life and legacy of Mr. David Springstead Sr. Well, students, this is our final chief chat and our most important chief chat. When we first met, we discussed what excellence would look like at Kempsville. But I quickly learned that excellence looks different for different people, and throughout this year, I watched each of you define excellence for yourselves. For some, excellence meant earning an associate's degree before graduating high school. And congratulations to the 25 students who have achieved this remarkable milestone. This is the highest number in the history of Kempsville Entrepreneurship and Business Academy. For some, excellence meant earning scholarships and pursuing higher education. The class of 2026 has earned more than $9 million in scholarship offers. Others showed excellence by pushing forward despite setbacks and obstacles. Class of 2026, I have watched you live out that excellence every day. I watched you celebrate one another's victories. We packed the stands for our basketball team, screamed and cheered for our football team, and yes, for some of you, even painted your bodies in support of our classmates. We celebrated our first gymnastics state championship, and today we celebrate as our girls soccer participate in the state championship. All of our spring sports made it to their regional tournaments. It's safe to say that we accomplished a lot of great things this year. I watched you present your capstone projects, complete internship after internship, take meaningful steps towards your futures. I watched as the school counselors proudly added name after name to our hallways, recognizing your college acceptances and accomplishments. We gathered together for signing day and celebrated as you committed to colleges, military services, trade schools, and careers. Every one of those moments mattered, not because of the award, scholarship, acceptance letter, or championship, but because of the hard work it took for each of you to get there. That is excellence, that is chief pride, and that is the legacy of the class of 2026. Today marks one of the most significant transitions of your life. When the first bell rings next fall in the halls of Kempsville, it will not be for you. No one will remind you to pick up the pace. No teacher or staff will check in to make sure you are on track or pushing yourself towards excellence. You will not hear a recording of my voice saying, "Students, you have 60 seconds to get to class." Tomorrow, you will choose, and that is both the beauty and the responsibility of this moment. Many of you may remember a book from your childhood, "Oh, the Places You Will Go" by Dr. Seuss. In it, there is a powerful reminder. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction that you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the only one who will decide where to go. That message is no longer just a story. It is now your reality. I hope that you take the lessons you learned at Kempsville and take them with you today and far beyond. Not just the academic lessons, but the life lessons of integrity, perseverance, kindness, and accountability. Today, I challenge you to carry excellence with you into every space you enter. Seniors, life will present you with choices every single day. A wise reminder puts it this way: hate is a 4-letter word, but so is love. Enemies has 7 letters, but so does friends. Lying has 5 letters, but so does truth. Negativity has 10 letters, but so does positivity. Life is two-sided, and you will have the power to choose which side you will live on. Choose excellence, choose integrity, choose kindness when it's easier to be indifferent. Choose courage when it's easier to be comfortable. Choose growth when it's easier to stay the same. Remember, you have everything you need within you. You have already proven that today. So go forward boldly, lead with purpose, make decisions that reflect who you are and who you are becoming. And as we said to you every day, remember, you are loved at Kempsville. At this time, we will present our Chief Medallion recipients. Staff presenters, please come to the front of the stage. Please welcome Academy Coordinator, Ms. Megan Timlin, to the podium to recognize our Chief Medallion recipients.
Thank you, Dr. S.J. The Chief Medallion was commissioned to represent one of the highest honors that can be awarded to a graduating senior at Kempsville High School. Only those seniors who have demonstrated continued excellence, bringing honor and recognition to Kempsville, can be considered. The selection is made by the faculty, who look for those students who have dedicated themselves to being an exemplary chief. These students have achieved in excellence in academics, athletics, art, activities, and community service, giving their energy and time beyond all expectations. When your name is called, please make your way to the front of the stage to receive your medallion. Olivia Wong, presented by Mr. Justin Morris. Go down the steps. Evelyn Gallagher, presented by Mr. Bryce Maloney. Amani Morrison, presented by Miss Mary Bubuharopoulos. Andrew Ashbury, presented by Mrs. Ann Bonslav. Noah Monroe, presented by Mrs. Karen Simonik. Maddie DeLawrence, presented by Mrs. Katie Mounts. And finally, Maceo Barnwell, presented by Mr. Daryl Cherry. Congratulations to all of our Chief Medallion recipients. Please give them a round of applause. Students and staff, you can be seated. At this time, give them a moment. Another round of applause. At this time, I would like to introduce to you the valedictorian and salutatorian who will deliver their remarks to the class of 2026. First to the podium will be salutatorian Evelyn Gallagher, followed by Evelyn's remarks will be the valedictorian for the class of 2026, Olivia Wong. Please welcome Evelyn Gallagher.
Thank you, Ms. Temlin. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here on this very important day. I would like to congratulate the Kempsville class of 2026 for being here today, and thank the parents, administrators, and teachers whose dedication made our senior year possible. High school is where we found our friends, our best friends, and where we found connection to the communities and people that lifted us up and set the standard for how we should treat ourselves. I played the piccolo in marching band this year, which, if you saw our show back in the fall, you'd know is the piercing and obnoxiously high-pitched flute-looking thing. And there were times I'd push through rehearsal in tears because I missed a day and didn't know my drill, or was overworked and just couldn't seem to get a single right note out. And I'd feel like a failure. I was such a perfectionist. And when I finally broke down, somebody would notice. They tell me that success didn't have to come at my own expense, that it was okay to take breaks, and that I didn't need to bottle up my feelings until they basically exploded out of me. My best friend Cam told me, Olivia Wong told me, John, the woodwind instructor in marching band, told me, and Mr. Webb definitely told me. That kind of thinking wasn't intuitive. And I'm so grateful that I joined activities like band, Scholastic Bowl, and Drama Club because they helped me build so much confidence and identity. And these communities taught me how to be there for myself when things got tough. My high school experience was also defined by my experience as a young transgender woman. This decision to be there for myself made it possible for me to be fully present in my own life and in other people's lives. To do my best, I had to be my best, even if it wasn't always easy. And I love this. I love how it feels to be here, and I am so happy to see my friends and fellow classmates develop into the strong young adults that we are today. And I am proud to announce that I am the first transgender salutatorian at Kempsville High School. As we step into adulthood, it's so important that we, class of 2026, be there for ourselves and each other and let ourselves be the happiest and most confident we can be, because we deserve it. Thank you. Now please welcome our valedictorian and one of my best friends, Olivia Wong.
Thank you, Evelyn. Good morning, Kempsville High School. My name is Olivia Wong, and I am incredibly honored to be graduating with the class of 2026. Over the years, I've watched those around me bloom into individuals full of life, ambition, passion, and care for those around them. I'm so proud of us and everything we were able to accomplish in these past 4 years. Let's have another round of applause. For as long as I can remember, my parents have always had plants, whether that be propagated from their discount section at Walmart, from a special occasion, or from their own seeds. Regardless of their origin, my parents always treated them with meticulous care, pruning, changing the pots, wiping the leaves off, and other plant things. But here's the catch. We didn't have much space to house all of them, and my parents simply didn't have time. This meant that my parents had to be incredibly intentional with which ones they chose to let onto the sunny windowsill of our house. Intentionality is a skill that sometimes we overlook as we go onto autopilot to satisfy the tasks we need to complete. This could look like pumping out 3 homework assignments, getting through a shift, or mindlessly spraying water onto our plants. While autopilot is efficient and necessary in some cases, it also means that we forget to enjoy the moments that don't need it. We do not need to maximize our efficiency every single waking hour of the day, nor do we need to treat ourselves as machines. I want you to try and remember the last time you let yourself rest completely guilt-free, without the guilt of missing assignments or an upcoming due date. For some, it's a memory that simply does not exist, and if this applies to you, it's okay. The beauty of life is that you can grow new memories and new experiences that are intentional, like resting without feeling guilty. Class of 2026 is a class that is so incredibly driven, and I feel so much honored to be able to walk the same stage as some of the most skilled scholars, athletes, musicians, artists, dancers, literally everything. And while hard work and discipline are important, I mean, it's what got you here, rest and care are important as well. Rest is not a concept, but a verb we must do. So, in the next steps after high school, accomplish great things, meet great people, and eat great food, but also check in with yourself and realize when you need a break. Make it intentional and separate it from the judgment or anxiety of not doing enough, because you are. Of course, we wouldn't be here today without the support of those we love, so I want my last words to be those of gratitude. Thank you to the extraordinary teachers, staff, administration who have dedicated their work towards helping us grow into better people and for guiding us along our own self-journey. To the wonderful friends who have given us the biggest smiles and send us slightly concerning Instagram reels. Thank you, Angel Johnson, for always giving me a big hug at the start of psychology class. Of course, a big thank you to the wonderful parents, sisters, brothers, grandparents, and relatives for always providing a warm place for our hearts to rest when life becomes too much. To my mom, Kathy, Ollie, Cindy, and Wesley, I love you guys so, so, so deeply. Thank you for raising me into the person I am so proud to be today. And I'm sorry for stealing your clothes from your closets without asking. I'll give them back soon. My last words go to those who could not be here today, though their spots are still reserved in this venue and in our hearts. Thank you to my lovely dad for the bedtime stories you shared when I couldn't fall asleep, and all the popcorn we ate while we watched my Animal Planet, and all the infinite smiles you gave me even after a long day of work. You have truly shown me how beautiful living can be, and I hope I can say that I made you proud as you look down upon us in this venue today. There's still more. Sorry. It's crazy to think that this will be the first and last time every single one of us in this room gathered together to celebrate such a big moment. But do not let this make you sad. Instead, see it as an opportunity to fully be able to discover who you truly are in the next step of your life. While it may feel safe to revisit the familiarity of high school, do not let it hinder you from exploring which experiences you choose to let into your life, or which plants to let onto your windowsill. While some things we must accept, we will always have the power to choose which seeds to grow in our limited time and space. Let your space be one that allows you to care for those around you, while also caring for yourself. I forever thank everyone for this amazing opportunity. Please welcome to the stage, Dr. SJ. Thank you, I love you.
Thank you, Evelyn and Olivia, Ava, and Casey. As you can see, we have some amazing students at Kempsville. It is now time for the moment you all have been waiting for. While our Kempsville administrators and teachers participating in the ceremony take their places, allow me to remind class members and the audience to not do anything to distract from the awarding of diplomas to each student and to remain seated until each of the diploma presentations have occurred. As students are called to receive their diplomas, students graduating with a 4.0 GPA or above will be recognized with highest honors. Students graduating with a 3.5 to a 3.99 GPA will be recognized with high honors. Students graduating with a 3.0 to a 3.49 will be recognized with honors. Those completing all requirements of the Entrepreneurship and Business Academy will be noted as Academy. The first 6 diplomas will be awarded to the valedictorian, salutatorian, senior class officers, and the SCA president.
Olivia Wong, Academy with highest honors. Evelyn Selena Gallagher with highest honors. Ava Marie Diaz, Academy with high honors. Emma May Hiles, Academy with highest honors. Kathleen Michelle Arillo, Academy with high honors. Casey Quay Bailey with highest honors. Jensen Ellsworth Abraham with high honors. Peyton Alexander Aker. Madeline Elise Acosta with highest honors. Genesis Alejandra Acosta Santos with honors. Jason Tinkorang Ajay, Academy with highest honors. Ashton Charles Allen with honors. Emily Anne Marie Allen. Reese Bouchabe Allen. Alicia Victoria Almonte with high honors. Madeline Rose Arias, Academy with highest honors. Ahmad Jamal Armstrong with high honors. Inicia Amari Artis with highest honors. Andrew Watkins Ashbury, Academy with highest honors. Riley Penny Ald, Academy with highest honors. Carson Renee Avila with honors. Jasmara Andriana Russell Azevedo. Mackenzie Denise Bacon. Raghav Baga, Academy with honors. Angel Dorothy Baker. Miracle Shanae Baker. Maceo Keone Barnwell. Owen Christopher Barraclaw. Sebastian Lamar Barton. Jabari Malachi Bassfield with honors. Taekwon Tremaine Bassfield. Jalen Nashawn Batty with honors. Jasiri Azan Bazemore. Chloe Elise Bedell, Academy with highest honors. Oliver Mark Beers, Academy with honors. Sandrew Lamar Belcher. Carter Paul Belia with honors. Kareem Ruiz Benbanu.
Joshua Caleb Benderski. Armiel Jermaine Tan Bernardino, Academy with highest honors. Mary Milam Birma with highest honors. Parker Allen Beers with high honors. Ava T. Bitney with highest honors. Kiara Brianna Blake with high honors. Samuel James Boggs with honors. Christian Andreas Buleva Ubena with high honors. Destiny Amaya Boone. Savannah Ann Borsick. Jack Francis Bouton with high honors. Gavin Christopher Boyd. Ethan Michael Boyette Carroll with honors. Kevin Aiden Bray. Christopher John Brewer, Academy with highest honors. Ian Gregory Adam Luke Brola, Academy with high honors. Ava Sky Brueggemann with honors. Aaliyah Nicole Marie Buchanan with high honors. Peyton Briley Buchanan, Academy with high honors. Cecilia Mai Bowie. Stephanie Lee Burkett with high honors. Gracie Lynn Byram with honors. Sadie Michelle Byram with honors. Elizabeth Doris May Calderera. Alex Julian Calderon with high honors. Jasmine Sue Kalika, Academy with high honors. Colin Jared Campbell. Preston James Campbell. Franklin Blanco Campos with Academy of highest honors. Gabriel Alexander Kennedy with honors. Lucas Carl Agner Carlson, Academy. Luke Amsler Carlton with high honors. Gavin James Carpenter. Hannah Lynn Carr with honors. Chase Jean Carter. Christian Xavier Carter with honors. Tiani Kylie Carter. Capri Dion Carter Bassett with honors. Lila Marie Carey.
Caroline Lee Casey with honors. Colin Patrick Castle with high honors. Zachary Anthony Caudell with honors. Brandon Andres Ceja with high honors. Jasmine Deshelle Chapman with honors. Jennifer Guadalupe Chavez Arriaga with high honors. Jackie Chin with highest honors. Magnus Christian Childs with high honors. Max Merle Clatterbuck with honors. Michaela Nayeli Clarisme with honors. Tristan J. Clymer Perez with high honors. Ian James Coleman with high honors. Tyler Coley with honors. Isaac James Corbett with honors. Natalie Marie Cornstubble Academy with high honors. Ryan Eve Craig. Eric Lee Crawford with honors. Caden Dean Crocker. Madeline Sarahi Cruz Ochea with honors. Jordan Elijah Cubitt with high honors. Semajay Demetrius Cuffey. Ryan Jacob Cullen with honors. Tamaya Lachelle Dalton Perminter with honors. Benjamin James Damron Academy with high honors. Alani Kazaya Daniels. Rufus Anson Darling. Sophia Alessandra Davis with highest honors. Fernando Osorio de Paz. Reina Araceli de Paz Perez with honors. Landon Cole Dethridge. Christian Douglas Duckett with high honors. Aiden Matthew Deere with high honors. Madeline Grace DeLawrence Academy with highest honors. Josiah Avery Deloach Academy with honors. Jura Kathleen Dewey. Lillian Victoria Dial Academy with honors. Hannah Zoe Dickerson Academy with highest honors. Joseph Dickerson. Kyla Jemiah Dixon. Anjali Destiny Donalds. Robert Donaldson.
Lizeth Daniela Duran Elvire. Abigail Victoria Ager. Ryan Christopher Elliott. Kenneth Sean Engler. Amaya Amina Michelle Epps. Kane Hideji Erfurth with honors. Edward Vincent Escobales with honors. Fabian Oscar Escudero. Mary Danielle Evans. Ava Lynn Cropley Farmer. Kamaya Melody Marie Felder with honors. Janai Rochelle Finch. Jadis Isaiah Flott, Academy with honors. Caden Christian Ford. Philip Cosmo Fotopoulos, Academy with honors. James Herbert Francis IV. Genesis DePriest Freeman. Keegan Alexander French with honors. Gracie Lucille Friss with honors. Jason Ashanti Galloway Jr. Gabrielle Alexander Garcia, Academy with highest honors. Dustin Hunter Garrett. Gavin Tyler Gayton with honors. Christopher Carlton George. Jaden Alexander George. Maya Marie Gilbert with high honors. Danica Rain Glassberg with highest honors. Micaiah Janae Glover. Autumn Mariah Goldsmith with honors. Melvin Evan Gomez with highest honors. Arisa Karime Gomez Ramirez. Raymond Lee Gooden. Micaiah Sasha Goodman. Colby Noel Goodrich with high honors. Darren Michaela Gotch with high honors. Sarah D. Gotkis, Academy with honors. Jemiah Nashay Gould with honors.
He doesn't have his card. It's Amari.
Amari Jakai Gray. Marilyn Elizabeth Gray with high honors.
Sky Marie Grayson with high honors. Esme Isabel Griffin. Jaman Montrell Griffin. Chris Athamir Guadaro. Peyton Ross Giuliani. Lamel Darnell Haley. Jalea Marie Hall. Jessie Ellie Hollow. Amaya Nicole Hamill, Academy with high honors. Jamari Dontrell Hampton. Alana Ray Hanna. Kelly Jewel Hansen with honors. Keyshawn Antonio Hardy. Reagan Ann Hardy with honors. Artavius Terrell Harrell. Asia Armani Harris with honors. Cameron Michael Harris with honors. James Patrick Hartsock with high honors. Joshua Robert Hawley Academy with high honors. George Nicholas Heath Academy with high honors. Catavion Devon Hemphill. Kevin Isaac Hernandez Chavez. Megan Elizabeth Hernholm with high honors. Ariana Celine Herrera. Darian Donnell Hill Academy with high honors. Micaiah Jamil Hill. Tamari Amani Danielle Hill. Jada Aline Hinton Academy with high honors. Chloe Kennedy Hoffman with high honors. Dorian Isaiah Holland Academy. Melanie Ann Hallowell Academy with highest honors. Grace Marie Homer with highest honors. Ethan Damon Horwith. Leo Curtis Houston. Jaden Wesley Howell. Benjamin Eric House with honors. Cassidy Hero Herdlicka Academy with honors. Destiny Michelle Hull with highest honors. Joshua Thomas Humanick Academy with honors.
Haley Madison Humes with highest honors. Tafari Solomon Humphrey. Jaquela Brianna Hunter Miller. Naya Marie Ingram with honors. Detroit Charles Ivaska Dove with honors. Olivia Nadine Jankowski with highest honors. Natalie Cecilia Jaramillo with highest honors. Mateo Efren Jaring. Michael Oliver Jenkins with honors. Nastasia Lynn Jenkins with high honors. Peyton Parker Jenkins. Naisha Kimura Jenkins. Abigail Nicole Jesse.
High honors. With high honors.
With high honors. Jerilee Alexandra Jimenez. Aubrey Piper Johnson with high honors. Kiliani Jahia Johnson with honors. Olivia Renee Johnson with highest honors. Shatia Naisha Johnson. Thomas Owen Johnson, Academy with high honors. Alana J. Jones with high honors. Micah Caleb Jones. Ryan Michael Jordan with high honors. Yamani Nicole Joyner with honors. Daniel Robert Judson with high honors.
Wait till they speak.
Kennedy Ann Kamzura. John William Cansa. Owen Anthony Karras. Garrett James Casney with high honors. Austin Gray Kelloff with honors. Shania Nicole Kemp with honors. Kamila Ashley Key. Evan Stanley Kinnear, Academy with high honors. Zanaya Nicole Knowles with honors. Savannah Vesta Krumpatich with honors. Cam Lynn Langley with honors.
Zakai Devon Langley Moore. Isabella Leneve Langslow. Kieran Christopher Largy. Lily Lynn LeVar, Academy with highest honors. Kelly Yuna Lee with high honors. Ava Caitlin Lewis, Academy with high honors. Kavriana Marie Lockett. Kyrie Javon Locus. Emerson Grace Lesher with high honors. Angelica Esmeralda Lopez Herrera with high honors. Xiomara Gabriela Lopez Robles. Alexi Taylor Lovett, Academy with high honors. Julio Lujan Giroque. Chloe Danielle Lynch. Trineja Kaimara Lyons. Troy Michael Lyons with honors. Lizelle Kate Makasheb with highest honors. Elizabeth Sarah McGill with high honors. Caleb James Mannix. Aiden Ryan Mapp Pyers with high honors. Yasmin Sophia Marsden, Academy with high honors. Lal Fatch Martin with high honors. Adriana Isabel Martinez with honors. Ramsey Ash Martinez Russell. Amber Marie Martz, Academy with high honors. Adam Michael Maruska. Lahai Terrell Fode Massaquoi. Leilani Denise Maxwell. Jeremy Will McCarter with honors. Elijah Victor McDaniel, Academy with high honors. Aiden Craig McDonald with high honors. Avalon K. Louise McDuffie, Academy with honors. Gabrielle Lynn McGinty, Academy with high honors. Olivia Jean McGinty with high honors. Alyssa Janelle McLaughlin with honors. Kiernan Charles McLaughlin. Zaire Isaiah McMillian with honors. Ella Ann Meir, Academy with high honors.
Max Arthur Meisenhelter, Academy with honors. Kaden Nyree Miller. Casey Kyrie Miller. Tyler Choti Miller. Prince Daniel Mills. Jackson River Minga. Liliana Felice Mitchell. Jordan Earl Mitnall with honors. Noah Isaac Monroe with high honors. Ethan James Montana with high honors. Nicholas Mindigus Montemerno, Academy with highest honors. Preston Joseph Montero with high honors. 7 Zam Morning with high honors. Eric Anthony Moreno with honors. Xavion Duan Morris. Amani Janelle Morrison, Academy with highest honors. Precious Tatiana Morrison. Chloe Aaliyah Moultrie, Academy with honors. Zara Ashley Mountcastle with highest honors. Taysir Osha Mohammed, Academy with honors. Cordell Dion Alexander Murray with honors. Madison Rose Myers, Academy with honors. Michaela Leanne Nelson. Jacob Dylan New with honors. Kevin Marquez Newsome. Ba Kin Nguyen with honors. Renee Quinney Wynn with high honors. Maximus Nicholson. Annika Grace Nicolaisen, Academy with highest honors. Kamaya Shakira Norfleet. Hattie Marie Navario, Academy with high honors. Chloe Gabrielle O'Brien. Arlene Gabrielle Matebe Ocampa, Academy with high honors. Javen Jack Ogo. Gavin Jonathan Olson, Academy with honors. Dylan Rianne O'Neill with high honors. George Campsey Onado, Academy with high honors. Edwin Oriana Martinez. Jose Emmanuel Oriana Ventura with high honors. Gabriela Estefany Ortega with high honors. Elizabeth Marie Ortiz.
Blesian Osmozeza with high honors. Yamale Osorio. Justin Angel Gonzalez Pacatan, Academy with high honors. Kristen Michelle Paisley with high honors. Denila Marie Palmer Smallwood. Cameron Michael Parrott with honors. Jax James Patterson. Rylan Alexander Patterson with high honors. Braylon Owen Payne, Academy with honors. Ariel Nicole Peel with high honors. Abigail K. Pete. Gabrielle Natalia Peel. Sorry. Naima Jade Perez. Sebastian Perez with honors. William Alexander Perez with highest honors. Edwin Gabriel Perez Diaz. Novala Ray Parrott with honors. Richard Patrick Farrow. Diana Olivia Pino with honors. Luke Alexander Pluma. Taylor Lee Pokraka, Academy with highest honors. Eliana Noel Ortiz with high honors. Christopher Nathaniel Porter. Mackay Cabulong Pounders with high honors. Warren Joel Powell. Vincent Michael Prouse. Brennan Paul Price with high honors. Kellen Shane Price. Riley Ray Price. Demarius Bernard Prince. Ariana Nadine Quinones with high honors. Ethan Shiva Ramasahi. Isaiah Elijah Rawls with honors. Stella Grace Reeves with honors. Grace Elizabeth Marie Reed with high honors. Jakai Mackay Reese. Joshua Charles Riley. Gabriel Antonio Reynoso, Academy with honors. Dara Sophia Reese Rexroad with highest honors. Omar Elias Reyes Leonardo.
Lori Tatiana Richardson, Academy with highest honors. Madison Claire Richardson. Michaela Janae Rivera. Jacob Matthew Robertson, Academy with honors. Irvin Nathaniel Roberts with honors. Kimora Carissa Rogers. Sydney Wynn Rodriguez. Zayante Rayvon Rogers. Asia Renee Rowland. Andrew James Roseman with high honors. Zuriana Alexandria Ross with highest honors. Madison Olivia Roche with high honors. Isaiah Julian Rowe. Addison Lee Rudd, Academy with high honors. Santiago Andres Rueda. Leslie Naomi Ruiz. Laline Zuri Runnels, Academy with high honors. Miguel Sebastian Samante with honors. Chloe Renee Sanders with honors. Samara Lynn Saucedo with honors. Peyton Olivia Sayer with highest honors. Isabella Rose Schetzel with highest honors. Mackenzie Eileen Schlotz with highest honors. Michaela Renee Schober. Jalen Savon Scott with honors. Lainey Renee Saliga with high honors. Caden Jose Serrano with honors. Davin Sinead Sieverts. Matthew Craig Seymour, Academy with honors. Rebecca Mackenzie Shea with highest honors. Micah Adanaja Shepherd, Academy with high honors. Michael Alexander Charette with honors. Penelope Eleanor Sikorsky, Academy with highest honors. Kadrian Jaquan Silman with high honors. Ethan Cash Simonich, Academy with high honors. Jahari Damon Sistrunk with high honors. Jacob Michael Smager, Academy with high honors. Jonathan Davion Smallwood. Braden Alicio Smith.
Demarie London Elise Smith. Jabari D'Angelo Smith. Nina Corinne Sprague with honors. Raphael Kenneth Stahl with honors. Peyton Victoria Stallings. Catherine Grace Stiegel, Academy with honors. Jordan Elizabeth Stewart, Academy with honors. Henry Ryland Stith with highest honors. Savannah Rose Marie Stovall. Wyatt Michael Strawbridge, Academy with high honors. Nolan Scott Sutrick with honors. Amelia Eleanor Sweeney. Jaden Kane Tanner Vargas with high honors. Jack William Ferralis Tapman Academy with honors. Jordan Simone Taylor with honors. Lydia Gideon Tekla Georges with highest honors. Dylan Ashford Thomas with highest honors. Nathan Marcus Thomas with highest honors. Zamaria Nicole Thornton with high honors. Lexi Mae Tittle. Elijah Ryan Townsend. Tian Jinju Tran Academy with high honors. David Maximilian Urrutia. Jaden Isaiah Ursura with high honors. Shanalise Vega Caraballo. Julius Jacob Venable. Catherine N. Vivoda Academy with high honors. Evian Shea Vines. Brian Von Vo Academy with honors. Aiden Michael Ross von Glofstein Dadden Academy with high honors. Landon Scott Vung with highest honors. Michaela Noel Walker with high honors. Jasmine Natriel Ward with honors. Alexander Kane Warfield. Michael Paul Warner IV with honors. Tavarius Eugene Jemiah Washington. It's not mine.
Lamaya Zayaja Watson. Calvin Alexander Webb with honors. Aquila Tanya Marie Webb Bay. Jack Braxton Welch. Amira Nicole West, Academy with high honors. Ariana Nicole Wharton, Academy with honors. Andrell James White. Audrey Noel Whitley, Academy with highest honors. Jacorian Damari Wiggins. Karan Anthony Wilkerson. Dylan August Wilson with honors. Madison Grace Wilson, Academy with highest honors. Stephen Kenneth Wilson III. Zion Romaine Wilson. Mason Alexander Winborn with high honors. Giselle Amaya Winder with high honors. Olivia Rose Wintrode, Academy. Samuel James Womack with high honors. Nadia Ann Woodall with highest honors. Josiah Christopher Young, Academy with honors. Emmy Catherine Zapata with highest honors. Camila Rose Ziegler with honors.
Pause. Look up.
Erica Zhang, Academy with highest honors.
Good job. Dr. Robertson, at this time, as principal of Kempsville High School, I certify that these seniors have met all the requirements set forth by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of the City of Virginia Beach. Graduates, at this time, would you please stand? It is now my honor and distinct pleasure to conduct the moving of the tassel marking your completion of graduation and moving from student to Kempsville High School graduate. Graduates, you may move your tassels from right to left. And now, by the authority vested in me by the School Board of the City of Virginia Beach and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby declare that you have fulfilled all requirements established by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of the City of Virginia Beach and are graduates of Kempsville High School. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, it is with great pride that I present to you the Kempsville High School graduating class of 2026. Thank you, everyone. At this time, staff, including row marshals, may exit. Graduates, please wait for the junior marshals to dismiss you. Guests, you may begin making your way outside to meet your graduates. As we go our separate ways this wonderful evening, this wonderful morning actually, please go safely.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you.